Welcome to my living room tech tour. This portion of the video is sponsored by Best Buy. Now we'll start the tour with my new TV. Here we have the TCL Q7. This is a 55-inch QLED Google TV. Specs-wise, it's got everything that I wanted in a TV. And being new into the Google operating system when it comes to televisions, I have to say that the interface is extremely quick, there's no lagging, no glitching at all. Now, because I often film in my living room, I did want a TV that looks slim, minimal, and stylish. I do really like the brushed metal look on the edges here. It does look premium. Now, since this is a Google TV, the TV automatically became part of my Google automation system that I have here. For me, these are just easy convenience points. Turn on the LED lights.
Alright, turning on the LED lights.
Before the TV came in, I wasn't entirely sure if the 55-inch was the right size for my living room. The TCL Q7 comes at 55, 65, 75, and 85 inches. But as soon as I powered on the TV and started setting up, I knew this was the size for me. Of course, we can't talk about the TV without mentioning the remote control. This is TCL's hand-free voice remote control. Like the looks of the TV, the remote control also feels premium, and it even has a sensor backlight for those dark ambiances. Now, when it comes to TVs, for most people, there's one thing that really matters. It is the color calibration. And with the TCL Q7, I can't say I was too impressed with the colors straight out of the box. So I did some research. And I actually found some calibration settings that I pasted right into my TV. And with those settings, colors look pretty accurate. This is why it's important to have that expert calibration settings for you to go in and change as you wish. So I'm pleased to have control. Now you do have your regular picture modes like Smart HDR, Sports Movies, but you also have Game Master mode on the TCL Q7. And within the Game Master mode, you do have specific picture profiles like original, RPG, and FPS. And one thing the gamers will love is that TCL Q7 supports 120Hz per gaming. You know how they say 50% of a movie is actually sound? See, TVs are like that. You need a good sound system to complement the TV experience. Along with the TCL Q7, Best Buy also sent me TCL Q6310 soundbar. This is a 3.1 soundbar, and it comes with a wireless subwoofer, along with a remote control that you can change all of the sound settings. Now, design-wise, TCL went with simplicity, which I really like. And sound quality-wise, this is pretty good for the price. I would say this is more of a mid-tier level soundbar from TCL. If you need something to get the job done, this one is for you. If you're like me and would like to browse through some of the latest tech, the Best Buy app may be just for you. You can see products, look at specs, read reviews about specific products, as well as reserve to pick up at a store near you. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer to pick things up rather than wait for delivery. Thank you again, Best Buy, for sponsoring part of this video. Now that I have a great TV and a soundbar, I've got to test these out the best way possible. And that is with my digital edition PS5 Slim. Oh, just a tip, if your TV does not detect 120Hz when it comes to your PS5, go to Game Presets and choose Performance Mode. And keep in mind, not a lot of games support 120Hz. My game library has been the same for the most part, spending quite a bit of time with FC24. I didn't end up buying the full version of the Crew Motorfest. I think I'm just gonna wait for the Test Drive Solar Crown. I used to game on my monitor with the PS5 before. Switching into a TV and a soundbar makes a lot of difference. My finding with games these days is that they kinda get repetitive, and even the game list on the game store is pretty repetitive. I think this is kind of like the silence before storm before GTA 6 comes out. Before buying the PS5, I kind of thought of going for Xbox Series X instead. I've said this before, I do like the look of the Xbox console better compared to the PS5. But I went for PS5 instead, and the reason for that is basically nostalgia. With the latest news on the Xbox, I don't know, I feel like I kind of made the right choice. I'd love to know your opinions with what's gonna happen with Xbox. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Alright, when setting up my space, I make sure my tech, decor, and furniture vibe together. It's not just about having cool gadgets. Here I have a 3-seater sofa from StructTube. This model is called the Soft. I would say this is the heart of my living room. It does have a cozy and a minimalist look, and it's kind of dangerously comfortable. I'm approaching towards my 2nd month with the sofa, and I would say it's kept its shape pretty good, although I may need a bigger coffee table. When I make purchase decisions, I make sure to choose pieces that would be practical in different setups, as I do like to change things around in my living room. Now let's talk more convenience. Home automation. I choose to integrate Google for my home automation. For all my lights, I use Globe Smart Plug. The setup process is easy and the connection consistency is solid. And right now I'm running 4 different lights. Even my new TV LED lights are from Globe. Especially with the TCL Q7, it's safe to say I'm deep into Google ecosystem. And Globe's integration with Google seems to be pretty solid. My new hobby is controlling the TV from my phone. And with Globe, you can take your automation to the next level with creating scenes. I don't have any scenes set up. I like to have the control as to when things go on. Behind all the entertainment setup, I have my workstation. And the main brains of this setup is a 15-inch M1 MacBook Pro. And the desk that I'm using is just a manual stand-up desk from IKEA.
5 hours later.
Now, I don't love setting up stuff from IKEA, and since I've been on the lookout for a standing desk for a bit now, I saw this table at the pre-built as a section in IKEA, so I couldn't help it, I had to get it. I had to take the tabletop off to fit in my car, but it was no issues. I had a wooden table for the past 4 or 5 years. I kinda want something a little simpler. For now, this really works for me. Just trying to do my best to get that clean look. Even before having a standing desk, I would do my best to walk around or even work standing up, putting my laptop somewhere high. I get really antsy when I sit for a long time. I'm happy that I found one that got me moving in that direction. There is one last tech piece we need to talk about. Dyson V6. This is the very vacuum that changed my opinions about the concept of vacuums. Buying a good, comfortable to use vacuum is an investment, and it's a necessary investment. If something is easy to use, it becomes a daily habit. Because it's so easy and comfortable to use, I use it every day, a few times a day when needed. Here's a small tip for those who like to keep their modems beside their TV units. Tape your modem to your TV unit. I don't have a double-sided tape, I'm just gonna grab a tape, roll it, make it double-sided, and stick my modem to my media unit. I've been trying to improve my space in a way that is allowing me to be productive, keeping me inspired, and allowing me to entertain. This is the best my place has looked. There are more ideas and radical changes coming that would add to my experience in my living room. I've been doing my best designing a living room that is multi-purpose. And I'm happy that I was finally able to give you a living room tech tour. That is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. I will see you in the next video.